Hey, what's up YouTube? Wade Lott here with Into the Deep Outdoors, and I'm standing here on the shores of Cedar Creek Reservoir over in Gillsville, Georgia. This is the site, or the lake rather, where I caught my personal best fish. Now, any angler or sportsman will always be able to tell you what their personal best has been, whether it's a 150 class whitetail buck, or whether it's a 12-pound largemouth bass. Every angler knows their personal best. And for me, my personal best happened right here on this lake during a John boat tournament. We launched that morning from the boat ramp here, and my partner and I had come out here to the lake during the week, and we had done some practicing, and we found some fish that had been schooling right out here in the middle. And so we pulled up on a hump that's out here in the middle. We pulled up on that hump, and we're gonna wait for those fish to come up and see if we could catch them on some top water. Well, while we were waiting, I took a drop shot, which is nothing more than a weight that's tied on the end of your line, and your hook is moved up about a foot and a half up the line with a little small finesse worm. And I cast that drop shot out onto that hump, and I let it sit. And we were talking in the boat, and when I picked up my rod, the fish was on it, and I set the hook, having no idea how large of a fish I had just hooked into. Man, I was in for the fight of my life, and we fought that fish and fought it, and I got it up to the boat. My partner netted it for me. We got it into the boat, and I realized I had caught my personal best. We got to weigh in that afternoon and put it on the scales, and the fish weighed 1080, almost 11 pounds. Needless to say, we won the tournament that day, but I had set my personal best. You know, I always thought that if I could ever catch a fish that was bigger than 10 pounds, then I would be satisfied with my personal best. But you know what I discovered? I'm not. Now that I've caught one almost 11 pounds, I want to catch another one. I want to catch a bigger one. And I came to discover my personal best will never be enough. And you know what else I've discovered? There's a spiritual principle that can be found in that thought. Your personal best will never be enough to get you to heaven. You see, we can't be good enough. We can't give enough money. We can't earn enough goodness in order to have heaven as our eternal home. But I also have good news. God's personal best, Jesus Christ, is good enough. And it will always be good enough. And I want you to know today that you can have eternal life and heaven as your eternal home because of who Jesus is, because of what he did for you. He died on the cross so that you could have eternal life. And I want you to know, even though my personal best and your personal best in life will never be good enough, his personal best will always be good enough. So I want to invite you today to place your faith and trust in Jesus and find your personal best. You know, it's cold out here today. It's January in Georgia, and it's cold weather, and I can't wait for a little bit warmer weather so we can get back out on the lake and catch some fish. And maybe, just maybe, I'll catch another personal best this year. But if I don't, I know this: I have eternal life in heaven because of Jesus' death, his burial, and his resurrection. God's personal best is all I'll ever need, and it's all you'll ever need. Again, I'm Wade Lott with the Into the Deep Outdoors. Hope you're having a great day, and we look forward to seeing you out on the water.